Good afternoon, or good morning, as us millennials call it. This is 2020. I am Mia.
I'm Teddy. Hi, say your name. Who are you, friend?
I'm Jordan.
And I'm Connor.
We're here with our two of our newest producers. They're, I know this is your first time on.
Yeah.
Connor, this is your first time on too, right?
This show, yes.
Nice, exciting.
Me as well.
We're really excited because Mia had this awesome idea to talk about dating apps, because everyone's at that point. Everyone's figuring out dating apps, dating in person, what to do with it, and how to really handle a lot of it.
Yeah, I think that dating apps, as far as for us millennials go, is very prevalent right now. I, being someone who's been single for the past 3 years, have had a lot of experience with these dating apps. I have a lot to say, a lot of war battle stories. And so I recently just discovered Bumble.
Which is a
where
great
everyone-
app. Great
Yeah.
idea.
It actually is very nice. I had been on Tinder like 2 years ago, and basically I was pretty scarred emotionally from the horrible people I met on there. So I had to switch it up and try Bumble, and so far it's been going really well.
Well, going well as in like you're going on dates and you're talking to good people, or going well like I haven't met any killers yet?
Exactly. I haven't
Good.
had anyone
Good.
scare me away with naked pictures yet or anything horrible.
I don't think you can't even send pictures on Bumble anymore, can you?
Oh, maybe not. Maybe that's the
I'm
reason
not
why.
sure.
So it's been pretty great. It's been PG, so it's been good.
That's always fun. You're not murdered. You haven't been kidnapped. That's exciting. It's
That's
always a
exciting.
plus from dating apps.
Yeah. I like also with Bumble, what makes it different than Tinder is you don't have to write some cheesy bio like, oh, I love walks on the beach. I like the sunset.
is Netflix and my dog.
Yeah, that's the worst. So honestly, and I hate writing stupid bios. Like, I just want to meet you in person. So what's nice about Bumble is they give you a bunch of options like, are you like a liberal? Are you a Republican? Do you smoke? Do you like to drink? How tall are you? So all this stuff is the first thing you can see. So already I get like a good like description of what you're going to be like right away. So that kind of helps me a lot and narrows it down. So it's been good so far. I've had one
Good.
Bumble date and it went well. So
And they didn't kill you.
yeah, it's like
I know I'm
shout out
harping
to
on it,
him.
but it's a
I won't name
fear.
you.
Yeah, please don't name him.
I won't put your name
Like,
out
shout
there.
out to you, XYZ. Take me on another one.
Yeah, it's like, take me out again. It was good.
Do you guys have dating apps, or have you ever used them or anything?
I have not. I have never used one of those because I don't know. I feel like if I'm gonna like do that, I want it to be like natural.
That's true.
Yeah.
I don't know. To me, I'm kind of awkward, so I wouldn't know what to talk about.
It's
on
always
there.
it's a hard one. I've dated I've dated on dating apps. I've dated in person. My boyfriend now I met in person, because thank God might not have dated him on the dating app because he's a
Yeah.
crazy person. But I love him now.
Like, shout out, Bay.
Yeah. Shout out, who's for sure not watching this.
Yeah.
But Connor, have you ever done dating
I
apps?
used Tinder. Never been on a Tinder date. Not in Florida anyway. In New York, I went on one. It was kind of
Oh, I feel like those are crazy.
yeah. They are kind of
Oh.
weird. It depends on where you're located, really. You know, in New York, those things are a little more prevalent, and there's more people there, so your chances of meeting somebody that you like are.
There you
greater.
go.
So,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
Down here, like you never know what's going on. You know.
What was like the weirdest like person you've met on there? What was the weirdest experience?
I'm gonna let you go first
Oh,
because I know
God.
you said you had war
Fake
stories.
pretty bad.
I've seen some
yeah.
bad ones. I'm trying to think what won't offend anybody.
I
if
can
I
tell
say
you my
it.
weirdest
Yeah, you go
pickup
first.
line. I never went on a weird date. I only ever went on two Tinder dates, and I ended up dating both of those people, and they were fairly normal until
good.
relationship stuff happened. But I did get one really great pickup line that I'm gonna kind of censor for Facebook, which was my picture and my bio, and out of nowhere they were like, "Hey, you look like you like." Very explicit act here. My name's so and so, and I was like, okay. And like, I wasn't offended. I'll say, you look like you like butt things, and I was like, oh, do I?
I wonder
That's not an answer for this question.
what gave them that impression.
I don't know.
mean,
I was too scared to
what's in your
ask.
bio?
Yeah.
Would anyone actually say if they were
what answers that? Like,
It's
I
like,
just
yes, thank you for asking.
Yeah.
I'm so
In fact,
I'm waiting
no,
for
but
you.
like, I'm curious.
Well, one thing that makes
My
it nice
Prince
with
Charming.
Bumble compared to Tinder is the girl has to message you first, and at
But girls
first
can
that
be
was very
just as
hard for me.
creepy.
Well, I don't think a lot of girls are gonna. What
I've
if a girl said that
gotten-
to a guy? It's like you look like
Not
you.
that. But I have a few guy
That would be
friends who
awesome.
go on Tinder and they've gotten some weird pickup lines.
Yeah.
They've gotten like, "You're so hot, would you have my babies?" And they're like, "Hi, nice to meet you."
That's how you scare a man away real quick.
That's true, yeah. But like, no, that's girls will send that to guys. And they're like,
I've never
Yeah,
been
tip
so
if you're a
far.
female,
That's
never
good.
start a conversation with a guy by "I want to have your babies," because that's how you make them
Everyone-
run and get off Bumble and go hide in the
creeps in every
closet.
gender.
Do you ever just like look on the websites, just at, like the funny bios?
Oh,
Just to-
yeah.
Those are pretty good, yeah.
If you're a guy,
love
that's
those.
another big tip. If you don't really think you're like amazing
Mm-hmm.
looking, you're not a good photographer, have a funny bio, make it original, make me laugh, and then you have a chance. It's important. Girls like a sense of humor.
I'm sorry, I'm laughing really hard because that's like, that's not true for me.
It's true.
It is true, but at the same time, I'm like, no. Because
Yeah.
Tinder, so I never used Bumble. I used dating apps for like a year off. So I didn't use them that much. I don't have that much experience with them.
Yeah.
But when I was on, it's so easy to just look at someone. If you don't immediately feel a connection, like I wouldn't even read most people's bios.
It's
I was
so
just like,
hard.
nope, gone.
It's
Nope,
so hard
gone.
because you have so many options. I was actually given another tip last night on my Bumble date. He told me one
He's like,
thing
when
that
this
helps.
doesn't work out, here's something that's gonna help
here's
you.
a tip for next time. So I didn't know that if you have your mile radius set really far, you have so many people coming in like from far away that it's hard to find someone because it's too many people. It's like sensory overload. Like I can't even figure out who I want to date because there's a million people. But he was telling me if you set your mile radius to literally like 5 miles away, you're just gonna get the people that like if you live here.
Run out.
Yeah.
I always got either
gotta
people that I
venture out,
knew.
maybe.
I mean, I was on college campus when I used it, but it was like, oh, I know him.
Yeah.
I always
That's
feel
my
weird when I
friend.
see somebody I know on there. I'm
Yeah.
like,
I
I'm not supposed
know.
to see you like this.
That's the worst.
We had gym in high school. Why am I
Yeah.
looking at your
Like,
profile?
yeah.
I know.
I
Just
ended
to
up
see
getting
what they'll
a boyfriend
do.
that way, actually. My ex-boyfriend, I knew him from my gym, and he saw me on Tinder and sent me like the picture of my Tinder, and I was like, and
Oh,
then we went on a date, and then we started dating. So it could
You know,
be good.
that's how my friends I was dating a guy when I was in college. I moved down here. We were still dating, and then we ended up breaking up. And that's my friends before I told them that we had broken up. Found out because one of them was on Bumble.
Yeah.
And found his profile and sent it to me. She goes, "Please tell me you broke up and he's not cheating on you because I'm about to kill him." And I was like, we broke up. I didn't tell you yet. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
But like, that's how you find out someone's. But my Tinder will still show up, and I haven't had a Tinder for 5 years, I think.
You're still popping up on there?
People still find me, and I'm like,
Yeah.
you can click on it. It's not active. I haven't had it on my account for 4 or 5 years.
That's so funny.
But
You
it
probably
still
have like
comes up.
millions of men in there waiting to be responded to.
Do you
Where's
like butt
Teddy?
stuff?
How
It's the only message I
old,
get now.
how old is that app?
It's
'Cause, like,
I don't
only heard about
know.
it, like maybe a few years ago. I haven't.
no, it's been around since I at least started college in like 2014.
Definitely since at least I was 18,
At
so I would
least,
say
yeah.
at least 6 years. And it definitely has come a long way. I'll admit that. When I first downloaded Tinder, at first I feel like there was a lot more like stigma to it, like, oh, like you're on a dating app, like. But now I feel like why I wanted to talk about it too is because it's becoming so normal, especially
Yeah.
for like our generation. Like
go on
basically, like
OkCupid
how else do you meet someone? At first I was like, oh, it's just for hookups, but I actually have 2 good friends who met their boyfriends on dating apps. So really, you never know.
Well, I have a question for a dating app. Do you mean dating app like Tinder, Bumble, where it's supposed to be the quick one, or do you mean like Match and what's the other one?
I have only ever
OkCupid
used those 2. I've only used Tinder and Bumble. I know there is Match.com, but to be honest, I when I hear those, I think of older
I do
generations.
too, and that's what I was gonna ask because I have a lot of friends who are telling me, "Oh, I'm on a dating app." I'm like, "Oh, Tinder, Bumble, there's a few other J Swipe, whatever." And they're like, "No, I'm on OkCupid," and I'm like,
Well, those
Are
have
you
been around
40?
forever, Yeah.
Yeah.
They've been around for a long time.
As someone who's not, like, who hasn't really looked into these websites, what's
Yeah.
the main difference between Bumble and Tinder?
I would say for you, I think that Bumble you would like because, like you said, you're shy. You don't really know what you want to say right away. So Bumble would take that away for you by literally girls that are interested in you are going to be the ones that message you. So you already know walking into it that it's like a good chance that she likes you. So it makes it easier. And she's going to break the ice for you. Bumble even gives you like options of what to say because they don't want you to just say like hi. It'll like ask me like all these questions like what's your favorite color? What's your favorite band?
Does
like,
it
all
tell
these
you that it
things.
asks you a question, or if it's like, what's your favorite animal, you just write dog, the other person's just gonna get like,
No.
dog. Yeah. Hi, this person matched with you. Horse.
Dog.
Yeah.
Dog.
Like, that's your new pickup line.
That's actually funny. Maybe I will start using that.
If they name a really weird animal and you also name that really weird animal, there might actually be something.
Yeah.
There you go. Like, what's your favorite thing? Iguana.
Yeah.
Like, oh yeah, no.
Also, they say it's good if you have like certain things you like. Like I love this podcast. It's actually called Call Her Daddy. It sounds weird. You may know it.
I do know it. I love that podcast.
So basically, one of their tips too was like anything you like a lot, like that you're passionate about, maybe put it in your bio because then other people who like that are gonna see you and they're gonna be like, oh, and that's something immediately you could talk about.
Yeah.
So for you, I would recommend to put Call Her Daddy in your bio. You're gonna find some feisty women.
Yeah. Like for me, I think I'd put like stuff like oddly specific. Like I like the movie Ratatouille.
Yeah.
Who
I
doesn't
love
like the
that.
movie Ratatouille?
That's actually perfect.
Yeah.
Or you put like a quote from Ratatouille that only girls who love that movie would get. So then they're gonna message you and say, "Oh my God, you
Yeah.
like Ratatouille."
Yeah.
That's a conversation starter right there.
only think of one quote. Okay, I'm sorry.
I love that movie too. Yeah.
It is a
Any
great
Disney.
movie. It is a
Pixar.
great movie.
Yeah.
Amazing. All right, so dating websites. I think we hit that up pretty good. So
Well, I think dating apps and websites are so different because apps are, like you said, they're, it's quick. You write a bio or it asks you a few questions. Dating websites, you can go all the way from like, I think Match and OkCupid are kind of on the same level where they ask you a bunch of questions and then some algorithm matches you up with someone who also has very similar answers to questions. Whereas there are some of them, we've had some people on the Brooklyn Cafe where you go on this dating website and there's a person who looks at your profile, looks at all their other clients' profiles and was like, oh, this person might go well with this person and this person. Like there's a human doing it.
I think that's pretty cool too. We had that matchmaker on
Yes.
last week. That's pretty awesome. She does it for a living. Obviously, when we're our age, I don't think any of us are willing to like pay to
I'm not
like
gonna lie,
have a
before I
match
met my
yet.
boyfriend, I was so close to paying someone just to be like, find me a sugar daddy. I will pay you. That's all I want.
Yeah.
And then my boyfriend, he ruined all my plans.
Pay your sugar.
No, I'd pay someone to find me a sugar
Do you
daddy.
think those like match
we'll pay off.
percentages actually like mean something?
What
Like,
do you mean?
Do
Oh,
you think it has actual worth to it?
I don't really know, but if I do
don't
believe that,
know.
because I feel like when you like someone, like it's the opposites attracting. Like we don't have to like all of the same things. It's nice when you have something to start a conversation.
Yeah.
But like I don't need you to like be Italian like me. I don't need you to be like where I'm from or like
Yeah.
have all the same interests as
but it
me.
would be nice. Like I think it is more for most people, not everyone, but for most people, it's like, oh, if you have the same political views, it's probably nicer.
Yeah.
If you're both
That
the
is
same
true.
religion, if that's something that's important to you, it's probably nicer. If your religion is important to you, you know what I mean? If it's something that's important to you, it's nice to have that.
That's a good point, too.
knowledge. But if it's not important to you, then like, who cares?
Yeah, I actually, especially like you said, the religion thing, I think that's really cool because I knew a girl who was very religious and she was actually 30 years old and she was like waiting till marriage. She was very like, she wanted to find someone with similar beliefs as her and she actually was single for so long. And then when I think she was like 32, she went on to like Christian Mingle and she met her husband.
There you
so
go.
it definitely can work out because especially if you have beliefs like that, you need someone on the same kind of
They have
mindset.
Farmers Meet, which is my favorite website ever.
Farmers
Yeah, it is a dating app.
FarmersOnly.com?
Yes, that's what it
Oh,
is.
yeah,
Thank
yeah.
you. FarmersOnly.com.
Yeah.
That is my favorite thing ever because the fact that you love farming so much.
Yeah.
that you
they
could
have, like,
only
I
date
only
someone
date
who
farmers.
farms.
So they
That's
have
actually
one that's
awesome.
like I only like I lost the train
There's
of thought.
so
Sorry.
many. There's
Wow.
Black People Meet. There's
Yeah.
FarmersOnly.com.
There's J-Date.
Which are kind of
J
like the
Date, J
opposites.
Swipe.
Those are kind of opposite things.
Yeah.
I think they probably made
that's a
farmers
comment.
only just because they couldn't say whites only.com.
Oh my god.
You know what? I thought that
That's
for so
funny.
long. And when I went to school in Tampa, I met so many people of color that were so rednecky and farmers. I was like, wow, redneck is all colors.
Yeah.
Everyone.
They have like stuff like botanist meat.
I wish.
Botanist
That'd be
meat?
so funny. They need horse girls meet. Someone needs to help all the horse girls out there.
Oh, man.
That's me.
Yeah, we need a better name for horse girls.
I'm thinking
Nay.
you mean like
It's
Sarah
just called
Jessica
nay.
Parker girls, or do you mean like girls that ride
Oh, I
horses?
got one. Stable relationship.
That's good.
Yeah.
No. So
So the
you either
options are
do
there.
nay or yay.
You have so many options, people. Get out there and date.
The single life is just yeehaw.
Yeah. What about you guys?
should
Are
be.
any of you on dating?
Oh yeah,
websites?
wait. Let's go. Let's
Oh,
do
yeah.
a set switch real fast.
Yeah, we're gonna get some new players in the mix.
Yeah, we're
Let's
gonna do
go.
a quick set switch. Well, you guys are getting switched out.
Okay.
Bye, I love you. Get out.
Switch like this?
Yes.
You want to go to the
Getting
logo
kicked
real
out.
fast? We'll do a quick switcheroo and we'll be right back.
Ooh, that was fun.
Yeah.
Wait, Gene, mute us.
Did I do good? How
Hey
did I
guys, you did great.
do? Okay.
Yes, we're back.
Yeah.
Quick
Hi,
set
guys.
change.
So we have
look
some
the
new
same.
people here. Who do we have with us now?
Hi, friends.
Hey, friends, indeed.
Hi.
What's your name?
Shane.
It's like we're
Shane.
teaching people to introduce themselves. It's
Well-
always the person next to me. They don't like to say their name. It's too scary.
I'm Hector. Yeah, Hector the animator.
The
Yeah.
I
man
know it's
behind
weird
the
seeing my eyes for the
computer.
first time, but
No, you've actually been doing so good without your goggles recently. You haven't had them for the past like 4 shows.
that's only because I can't find a new pair.
But you're doing great without them.
You usually wear goggles? I didn't even know that.
Yeah,
Fraser allowed to
Hector's
wear
big thing.
Fraser allowed to wear his weird hat. Don's allowed to wear carry her wand around. So why don't I get the right to wear goggles? No one's
You
gonna stop
do
you from
whatever
wearing a
you
witch's
want.
hat. I'm gonna stop Teddy from coming in goth makeup.
I
Which I
actually
will do
am.
one day,
Oh, did
just
I
'cause
show
of
you
that.
my witch hat? That's funny you say that because
I
I'm
was
actually
kidding about the
thinking-
witch's hat, but now
No,
it's-
I actually was wearing a witch hat this weekend, and I'm thinking.
What do you
it's
mean
gonna be
this
my-
weekend?
What do you
It's
mean
literally
this weekend?
February.
No, this weekend I was. Oh, because it's hot or something. Oh, okay. So it's not an actual witch hat. It's a Fleetwood Mac hat because she's my favorite, Stevie Nicks. It's a very like. People used to call her a witch, so it's kind of like a witch hat.
Oh, okay. I
But
thought you meant like a literal like Halloween
It's not
pointy
like
hat.
a
I was like,
pointy.
it's February.
And I'm on my
but
broomstick.
thank you.
Well, it is
Thank
Ren
you for
Fair.
your
Well, it is
attempt.
Ren Fair, so it wouldn't be that odd.
I had Ren Fair people. Sorry, side note. I had Ren Fair people come into. I work at a axe throwing bar, and I had them come in, and they were all in their Ren Fest dresses,
It's
and they were
perfect.
throwing axe. No, but like the dresses, like you can't walk in that, and they were throwing axes in them, and I was shocked. I was like, I can't walk in that, and they were throwing axes in those like big layered. I was like, oh, go
Yeah.
off.
That is
Teddy has
awesome.
an interesting job, and I think that the next
do
2020
everywhere
show, we
job.
need to talk about working in the restaurant industry. because
Yes.
There's a lot to be said there. We both work really hard here and hit up the bars at night, and we sling drinks.
Work at the bars. We're not alcoholics.
We're not drinking.
I'm
at
a
the
little bit of an
bars.
alcoholic, but we work at the bars.
We're unfortunately working and not partying.
I wish it was the other kind of hitting up bars, but
Back to
Question.
dating websites. We have some new fellas. Let's hear what they have to say about dating
yes.
websites.
Have you guys ever been on dating sites, dating apps, anything?
I have. I tried Tinder for maybe 5 months. I got on 3 dates and they were good.
Oh no.
Not good?
No.
Tell us why without stating any facts about the girls.
I'm curious.
Okay, so
Don't write to me.
one of them just completely stood me up.
Oh wow.
Like literally, we were texting, we were having like a pretty grand old time. And then date day came. Hello?
Sorry, I don't know if you guys can hear that. Like church bells just rang, but like we're
That's
literally.
the first time this has ever happened.
Yeah, I've never. Okay,
I'm
that's
scared.
super
Teddy, I'm
weird.
scared.
Yeah. Okay, go on.
Okay, I guess.
So God stood up.
Yeah, no, I got stood up, and then another one was just immediate interaction was just like, "Hey, do you like feet?"
I got asked one time on my
That's the
Instagram for
girl-
feet
that's
pics,
the
and that was
girl
the best
asking
experience
you.
of my life.
That was the girl asking me.
Can I
That
tell
is
you?
insane.
I got asked on my Instagram for feet pics. And I would
too.
never do it because to me, like if you do it, go off, get your money. You're making someone happy and you're getting money, whatever. But like I have never felt more complimented than when someone
Yeah.
said, "Can I have a picture of your feet?" I was like, "Wow,
That's
feet fetish
so
thinks I'm
funny.
pretty."
I know. I'm
Like,
about
that's
to
a
go
great
on a
compliment.
tangent about this because someone else did that to me too.
Really?
I got a random text message from a number I didn't know, and they were like, "Can I please take you to get a pedicure, buy you new sandals, and then do things to your feet?" And I
Yeah,
was like,
wait.
what?
I was all on board for the first part and like, what? You know, I don't want to
The
ask. We're
first
gonna
part
talk
was
about that
nice.
offline.
Yeah, that was.
Go on with your stories. I'm sorry, I'm getting off track.
No, you're good. And then the other one was just not. I can't talk about that one on the air.
Yeah, we'll talk about that one.
Yeah.
Gets wrong.
What's
yeah.
out there? We gotta figure out what like permits we need to like talk about that kind of stuff without getting in trouble.
I know, right?
I mean, we have a pretty wide, I believe, legally what we can talk about because you're not signing like an NDA HIPAA violation when you go on a date. But like, we don't want to be mean. But if anyone watching the show actually would like us, because I was thinking of, as a quick pause, doing a behind the scenes 2020 show because we want to do 2020 more often. It kind of depends who's here, what time we have. If you guys have ever been to the studio, it's always crazy and it's always insane trying to get people like where they need to be. I really want to do a behind the scenes where on our Instagram, 2020 Vision TV, we do stories, we do behind the scenes, we do on our YouTube channel just some type of bloopers so we can like, oh, you have to go to our YouTube channel for this exclusive. But if any, yeah, I'm really good at promoting stuff.
I like it.
But if anyone would actually want that, I mean, we'll probably do it anyway because I want to, and
It's only what we
whatever.
want.
But
You're
yeah.
getting it.
Get to the point where I like lost my train of thought in there.
Oh yeah,
Oh.
yeah, just the dead silence. That's my
Oh,
favorite.
that's
That's,
actually
the
funny.
beginning.
Yeah, what's the
I like
benefit of
that
live streaming?
idea.
Benefit of live streaming though is all mistakes are on the air.
Oh,
Yeah.
hey, Hector, we need to talk about your dating experience.
Yeah.
Have you ever been on any dating websites?
A couple,
Yeah.
And
nothing.
nothing. Like
But
no
then
bad
again-
experiences or like.
nobody was going to say yes.
Yeah, but you also need better pictures because you don't have like any pictures of yourself.
Yeah, because look at me. I'm less man and more man in bear suit.
Okay.
Oh my
Been
god, you were so
embarrassed,
cute when you take
no.
pictures. If you guys have
Here's the thing,
seen
though.
the Brooklyn Cafe,
No, work with that angle though.
We have the best
Just-
lighting
just
in here.
Grab a bear onesie and
I-
use it as your profile picture.
I was going to say make your bio like, I give good bear hugs.
oh,
Exactly.
that's
And I do.
cute.
And
You
I
give
do.
good hugs.
And I do, but at the same time I guess one of the issues is confidence is always going to be like a big freaking issue, and I haven't exactly had the best support group
Yeah.
ever.
But
Hey, we're your support group, and I think
have us
Yeah.
now.
Bumble would
You
be a
bet.
good one for you as well because I think it's good for shyer guys because you're getting to let the girl speak first, so that already takes off that like nervousness of having that first interaction. So
Yeah.
I think you should try it out.
No,
We'll design your page for you. We'll do some pictures.
oh, we'll do
Oh,
that
that's
photo
fun.
shoot.
Yeah,
We'll get
so-
Danielle
Yeah.
Beauchamp to
Oh
do
yeah,
some
so,
photos.
That would
be
be
the
so
adorable
fun.
little mice and build the adorable little
Yes.
mice to my Cinderella.
Yeah.
I was gonna
love
say we'll be
it.
your Cinderellas, your Cinderella mice. I want to be Gus Gus. That
We're
was
the
my
mice.
favorite. I want to be Gus Gus.
I was
Just
thinking
surprised
of
you
fairy
know the- I'm surprised you
godmother.
know the- I'm surprised you know the name.
It's the only one
Yeah,
I know.
Dawn's the fairy godmother. She already has the wands. We run in there with our little mice feet, and we
Yes,
get
our
this
little
going.
mice.
Yeah, so
feet.
just turn-
Nothing else,
and
just
somehow
the
I
feet.
Just
turn
the
out-
feet.
Somehow just turn into a guy in a regular bear suit.
Yeah.
I
I'm
know, but the other
so
issue, but the other
excited.
concern I've ever had with dating is the only thing I ever discussed with my pals that I normally see in the weekends is at the the nicest thing I ever said is, well, look at the bright side. At least you didn't get catfished.
That's true. I actually had a friend who got catfished so badly. He's one of my coworkers. I'm not going to give a lot of the details of the date that he gave me, but I will say it was a very old picture. She said that she worked at a nightclub, and he was like, cool. And it turned out she was a she worked at a nightclub, but she was a daytime stripper.
Which sounds like red flags already.
Yeah, well, he found this out on the date that she was a daytime stripper. Which again, go off, do what you need to do. Like if you like daytime stripping, that's dope.
Make that
It's like,
money,
yeah,
money.
you're allowed to do whatever you want to do.
Explore your wild side, but you also have to go. You also like to sleep.
Yeah, exactly. But like, it was just was like, yeah, I was talking to her and I talked to her about her job and she never mentioned that. So then after their date, where I think they went to some restaurant, like some sandwich shop or something, he's dropped her off at work and she was like, "Do you want to stay for a lap dance?" And he was like, "No."
And she was much older than her picture, also. Or
I don't know if she was older. He just said it was an
it
old
just
picture.
Wasn't a good picture.
Yeah,
Okay.
maybe it just
Sure.
wasn't a
But,
good
but
one.
the real concern is that you already heard the. I mean, we've all been alive and around the internet long enough to know all the old jokes. That one of the rules of the internet is there are no women on the internet. There's just all.
Oh, yeah.
Pretending to be women.
Hi, I'm Nate from Catfish. Like fully,
Yeah, that actually
full
happened.
Dateline.
That happened like two friends of mine.
That's
Really?
funny because almost all the dates I've gone on,
What,
I've had the guy
what,
call me before he picks me up and be like, "Hey," and then the guy last night actually said that he's like, "I was actually calling to make sure you weren't a man or like a catfish." He was like, "It just sometimes with like girls, they're like, it seems too good to be true. I think it might be a dude."
I mean, one, that's really sweet. That means he thinks that you're fake because you're that pretty, and you are. But also, does that happen to people that? Well, you know what? I want to say that, but on Twitter, there's that huge thing where people will
I think it
DM
does
other
happen.
people,
Yeah.
and
It
they'll be
does
like,
happen a
yeah,
lot.
they'll be like, "Oh, can you text me a picture of you holding up a spoon?"
Go on.
No, go ahead.
No, you're new.
All right.
Rock paper scissors, fight to the death.
All right, rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
All right, you go.
Perfect.
I know, because you keep saying like the worst thing that happened is that you go on a dating site and you find a person who turns out to be a serial killer or it's just trying to mug you.
Yeah.
They're just trying to lure you into a private place to mug you. But the truth is the worst, or at least the most common thing that happened is it's just a fake profile and they just did it to waste your time and gas money and just to screw with your self-esteem in general more so
Yeah.
more so than it already is just because they think it's funny.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
you have
those
to be
people
so
are jerks,
careful.
and we do not support that.
Yeah.
That's
you do have
terrible.
to be careful. Like I've heard a lot of stories with like girls going to guys' house on the first date and like scary things happening. If you are, if you're a female or a male, I don't recommend going to someone's house.
I just
on
think
the
if you're
first
doing
date.
that, you're just not
It's
thinking things through.
Yeah, because you really don't know. What if you walk in their house and the whole house has tarps everywhere?
Yeah, what if you walk into the Saw house?
Yeah,
Like for date
it's
number
like
4,
soundproof.
unless
You're
you're
like,
into
why are
that.
the walls so soundproof?
Unless H.H.
Like, you'll
Holmes is
find
your
out.
true dream
Yeah,
man.
unless you want to like be in the next season of You, then
Yeah.
like you know.
Yeah. Like, be smart about it, guys. There's psychopaths
Yeah.
out there.
Please be
Yeah.
So what were you saying?
Yeah, no, I had a friend of mine used like a friend of mine got catfished with her own picture.
What?
Oh, I want to hear that story.
That's what you just call lazy fisherman.
That's amazing because she was like, you know what, I want to see how far this goes. And she matched obviously. And she was
Yeah.
like, hey, can I see a picture of you like just touching your temple? I was
Yeah.
like, what? Yeah, I just want to see a picture of you like touching your temple just for no reason.
That's
Just
so
to make sure
weird.
you're real. I would have loved if she hadn't let that go on really long and then he sent just like a random picture of her and then she sent him back the exact same picture of her and be like, that's so weird, we must be twins.
Oh my god, no, it's
Like,
a picture of her holding the phone with
yeah.
Oh my
That's
god.
hilarious.
That would have been amazing.
Was she,
I wanna
so
do
she was
that.
on there looking for females?
Mhm.
Okay, because I was going to say, how would that even happen? Okay.
Sometimes though, I was on Tinder when I was doing it, looking female, looking for male, whatever you put it on, and I would still get female looking for male, and I'd still get girls on there. And I'm like, I don't.
Maybe they're trying to catch a straight girl. They're
Maybe.
lying and putting man and then posting their
I was just
girl
so
pictures.
confused because I was like, it's not like if it was a transgender thing, I would like understand it more, but it was like very obviously like
They're trying to bring you
identify
on their
as
team.
woman, and I was like,
Yeah.
Maybe they're just doing that for all the
Maybe.
bi people that can't set their
That's true.
parameters.
I think, do they have bi settings now?
I don't know. But if
We
they
don't
def-
believe in
I don't
bi
know
erasure.
yet. Maybe there's like a trans dating site. If not, then we probably have many money making opportunity on our hand if we didn't.
Yeah, that's
before.
true. I think there's like Grinder and Lady Grinder, but I don't know if they have like
Lady Grinder.
all Grinder.
Name is funny.
There is one. I think it's called Lady Grinder, and it's for lesbians.
I know
found that
there's-
from a comedian.
There's one website that I wanted to mention earlier.
Yeah.
That I found out recently. It's called Amish Meet.
Oh yeah.
How do
I've
they
always-
meet? Then?
yeah.
But how do they meet then?
I don't know.
Do they
Yeah.
have a
It's amazing.
Do they have a guy just take pick the only way I imagine this working is if you have someone go out, go in the Amish country, talk to someone, see who they want to do, make the profile for them.
Yeah.
Run for them, and then they get the communication.
If
with
you're
the other person, do
Amish-
the exact same thing for the other person to pick up.
Can't they not
and
even take
just-
pictures?
No, I
I
think
thought that they can't look in the
On
mirror and they can't be on
TikTok-
technology.
on TikTok, I think that's Divergent.
What?
That's like one of the factions I've heard that they can't look in
Yeah.
the mirror. I might be wrong.
Oh, maybe. I went to Amish country once and my mom told me they can't look in the mirror. I was like, that's rough.
No, there's
No,
on
they're, no,
TikTok.
they're very honest with each other. That's how it works.
Yeah, like
Yeah,
I
you
got
gotta
a
watch out for
pimple.
each other. They're like, you have a unibrow girl. Just try and tweeze
No,
it without
on
looking.
TikTok there are accounts from Amish people, and they're like, "Yeah, I can use my phone for like 3 hours a day because like we only have internet for 3 hours a day or something."
Oh.
So if you're
They're
Amish
evolving.
and you can see that they're
But
evolving.
if they're
Check out
Amish, does that
Amish
mean they're
meat.
still use? But if they're Amish, does that mean they're still using broadband?
I think dial-up.
Dial-up.
Oh my god.
That sound still gives me nightmares.
But that's true. No, that's true Amish internet right there.
I
That's
just
just
want to
sad,
like
isn't
apart
it?
from like how are they meeting up? I want to know what Amish pickup lines are like. Like
I know they
let
bake
me
a lot.
cheer
I have
your
3
butter.
horses.
I was literally just gonna say, like, come get my Cinnabons.
Hey girl.
I
hey
had
girl.
Cinnabons in
They're
Amish
like
country.
grabbing my
That's why I
jacket
know
for
this.
support. I hate that so much.
Ow.
Oh, I hate
Hey
that.
girl.
It's like hey,
Hey
can
girl,
you,
you need
Yeah,
your stuff.
like
Hey girl, you need your
Midwest.
stuff.
Ugh.
What?
I was thinking like I have 3 horses and I'm single. Let's get married. Like y'all went far.
Yeah.
You do too much.
can you fix my sundial?
Oh my gosh.
I want a mixture of. Have you ever seen the show, the Romani life show?
No.
The
No, I
like
have
I don't.
not.
Oh, it's called My Big Fat Gypsy Wedding. I think.
Yeah.
Yes, and it's all about the Romani people because gypsy's the slur, but it's what it's called. I'm sorry, I'm saying Romani. It's all about the Romani people and nomads. And for these girls, when they turn like 12 or 13, they put them in these absolutely revealing, like nothing covered dresses. And they dance with guys. And once they find a guy that they dance with in their community at their one party, like they get married at 13.
That is
And I want a
so
mixture of that and Amish people. That's what I want. That would be
That
hilarious.
is so weird.
I
Like,
want really sexy Amish clothes. at a
like,
Romani
hey, you're
dance
12.
party.
You just hit puberty. It's time to get married.
Yeah.
That's so
and
strange.
yeah, that's a whole other show in itself. But I want that mixture.
Oh, we are so lucky we
I
live
don't think
here.
we have. I don't think we have the permits for that kind of thing.
I'm gonna find an ex-Amish person and be like, if I dress you up in an LED lit Romani dress,
No, better. It's just a regular Amish dress. Bill has all the LEDs.
yes.
on that note, I think that's a good place to end the show for today. I think we've gone majorly everywhere.
All over dating websites.
All of it. Leave in the
was
comments or, message Freddie or something. But
Yeah.
leave in the comments if you have a crazy dating website app story. If you are an Amish or ex-Amish person or ex-Romani and you would let me dress you up, I think it'll be funny.
If you
Yeah.
if you ever been catfished or are a catfisherman.
Or if you want to give us some dating website tips, because we could all use some help in here. Teddy doesn't need help because she has a
I don't
boyfriend.
need help.
But I need help. They need help. If you got the tips, let us know.
Yeah, we should do a love show. We should do a dating show. If you want to be on our 2020 dating show that'll air TBA, leave it in the comments.
Yeah.
Otherwise,
I like that
have a
idea.
great day, you guys.
Yeah, thanks, guys.
Bye.
Bye.